Today we bring you, ta-da, the Windjammer Buffet. Yes, a dinner time buffet tour of the Anthem of the Seas is coming your way.
This is a Wiggly cruise, right? It's a cruise that stars the Wiggles. There's a huge number of children on it. And one of the questions that I would have if I was a parent coming onto the cruise and not having cruised much is that will there be food options for my children?
Oh, and we show you what we ate for breakfast, lunch and dinner in the Windjammer too. Hi, it's Trish from A Kiwi Australian Travels. I've just passed 60 subscribers. I'd love it if you would help me get to 100. So please hit that subscribe button. It's a sea day as we make our way towards Noumea in New Caledonia. So we decided it's time to showcase the Windjammer Buffet. First the buffet tour, then we'll show you the meals after the tour. So keep watching. That's the way we do it. Yeah. And here's the place. Here's the place where you wash your hands. So coming into the buffet, I'm a bit puzzled by this one. This is the bakery stand, and I haven't seen anything actually available at an all cruise, but we do have these gorgeous chocolate displays. Very beautiful. And right next to that, for your coffee fix, we have the coffee station. I'm doing the buffet at dinner time. Now it's fairly late dinner time, and here we have fruits kind of starting at the wrong end, or fresh from the garden. So you can make your own salads. So different kinds of lettuce. We have things to go with the salads. Corn, looks like sultanas or candied sultanas. There's some kind of nuts there, some broccoli, tomato, jalapenos, onion, mushrooms, broccoli, capsicum or bell pepper if you're come from that part of the world, ham and tuna. And you can add some parmesan cheese and some herb croutons to the top. And there are 4 different kinds of dressing. There is a ranch dressing, honey mustard dressing, blue cheese dressing and raspberry vinaigrette dressing. And nice handy containers.
Beef and chicken pieces. I have no idea what that is. There's some tofu. That looks like a cabbage actually. And that looks like what I call capsicum and what Americans call bell peppers. And that's cabbage, I think. There's some beef. Those are chicken strips. Those are beef strips. And that's tofu. Egg noodles and rice noodles apparently. These are egg noodles. And these are rice noodles. Obviously salad ingredients. They're obviously salad ingredients I don't use. This looks like a relatively traditional lettuce. That's some chopped spring onion. Moving to broccoli. It looks like zucchini to me. I could be wrong. There's no label, so I can't tell. Zucchini?
Yeah, this one zucchini.
Zucchini, yep.
This one cabbage, carrot, napa.
Cabbage and carrot. And this one?
Napa.
Napa.
Napa. This one noodles, nice noodles.
Napa. So this isn't, that's what we call Chinese cabbage.
Yeah, Chinese.
There are some soups available. So you can of course make your own version of dinner. Oh, egg drop soup. So this is carrying on the Asian theme of tonight's dinner.
They've got egg drop soup. I don't know why, but I really am not a fan of egg drop soup. I haven't tasted it. This is probably a really good one. I simply don't know. This, however, is a tom yum soup containing shrimp. I haven't tried it, but generally the non-egg drop soups I have tried have all been good.
Some different spreads. Egg spread, chicken spread, ranch dressing, and salad makings again, so you can actually make up different kinds of salads. Oh, And this looks like it's the makings of a charcuterie board. So different types of cheeses. It says bresaola, salami, mortadella containing nuts. And some Swiss cheese, cream cheese balls, and yellow cheddar cheese. And there's the butter, the different kinds of butter. Garlic butter, herb butter and tapenade butter. And the rolls, and I could have sworn when I picked up a roll earlier there was no butter, but there is butter now. Some soft rolls and some capsicum focaccia. And here we have a little bit of fruit salad, and because we're on a Wiggles cruise and the Wiggles have a song called Fruit Salad, I gotta do the fruit salad. Yummy, yummy. Mashed potato and gravy. Steamed bok choy with toasted sesame, although I don't see any of that there. Maybe that was so popular there isn't anymore. Lentil pie. I'm sure that's great for people who like lentils. Rosemary roasted chicken. Dal. Makhani. Chicken biryani. Oh, and you can see that Royal Caribbean caters to dietary restrictions. We've got gluten-free bread, and there's also riata. And there's always a roast, whether it be at lunchtime or dinner time. So I've seen beef roast and roasted chicken and pork, and tonight we have char siu roast pork belly, along with the char siu sauce, and I do apologise if I'm mispronouncing that. Some fish, some teriyaki glazed fish fillet, and they actually do have some lemon wedges to go with that if you're so inclined. Teriyaki sauce, and that looks like roast parsnip, I think. And this is kung pao chicken, which was actually very nice. I had some of that. This was the fried rice I had. I had fried rice with egg and scallions, sweet chili eggplant, sweet and sour sauce, and sweet and sour pork with golden pineapples and red peppers. This is the hot dog and burger bars, and they have this set up at lunchtime as well. So you've got a choice of different rolls, beef burger, and beef hot dogs. There's, well, it says sauerkraut, but to me that looks like mac and cheese and chicken fingers, and of course the ubiquitous chips or fries, depending on which country you come from. And we have different kinds of cheese and some lettuce, tomato, onions, gherkins, and all sorts of fun things. That's for the stir fry. So I think for the stir fry, I would guess you take your noodles, you choose your ingredients. Well, they're not labelled, but it's fairly clear that there's beef and chicken. There's cabbage, carrot, capsicum, vegetables. And you can choose your sauce, and the chef will stir fry it for you. Isn't that great? Nice and fresh and yummy and crispy. So the different sauces are ginger oil, sweet soy sauce, buffalo sauce, garlic oil, and sweet chili sauce. Thank you.
Ramen for the true ramen. Here we've got what I call spring onions, sweet soy, sambal, which could be really nice. I do like sambal. Fried onions. Trish had missed those, but I think they're quite nice. Chili oil, yes, chili oil.
Your sauce is there.
Sweet chili sauce and unknown sauce at the bottom. Soy and the buffalo sauce. Buffalo is sort of, I think, Americanized. Yeah,
This is buffalo.
it's American. And what's this one here?
This is garlic oil. This one.
It's a
this
garlic
is sweet
oil.
chili. This is fried onion. This is sambal. This is spring onion, soya sauce,
That's great.
chili oil, soya sweet sauce.
There's actually two soys, a sweet and a normal. With coconut pudding, it looks absolutely fantastic. I've already promised to go back and get some dessert from the other station, so I won't be getting this one, but I would otherwise get that one. And a vanilla sauce, which it looks a little tired. It's probably nicer earlier in the evening.
And then we have a variety of rolls, soft rolls, sliced French baguette, more soft cheese rolls, a sourdough roll, and here we have vegetable tempura. I nearly got some of that myself earlier. So siopao, which contains pork, tempura sauce. Oh, it looks like there might be, oh, there's pork dumplings there. Very much the Asian night tonight. So here we've got some different oils. Chili oil, garlic oil and oregano, and parmesan cheese. Oh, a garlicky shrimp alfredo which is baked. That actually looks very nice.
There are some shrimps in there. If I'd known that was there, I might have come and had some earlier. I'm already fed. There's a white sauce. I'm guessing that's a bechamel of some sort. A marinara sauce, which looks very traditional, and some quite nice looking pasta actually, looks quite good.
Broccoli! Steamed broccoli even.
And this is Shanghai noodles with vegetables. And if you can't tell the vegetables from the noodles, there's something wrong with it. Shanghai noodles with vegetables. This is chicken satay with peanut sauce, and that is really nice. Mashed potato. Mashed potato. We've got gravy. We've got steamed bok choy, which is actually probably really nice. Lentil pie. Rosemary roasted chicken. Rosemary roasted chicken. I didn't try it, but it really looks nice. There's a dal, another dal, and the dals that I've tasted have all been quite pleasant. And a chicken biryani, which I did try earlier today, and it was quite nice.
Oh wow, there's a giant cheese bread there which is sliced up, ready to serve. And papadam, so we must be coming to the Indian flavours area. While I'm waiting so I don't disturb people, let's have a look at all the different sauces that there are available. We have, starting at the bottom, mayonnaise, tomato ketchup, tomato sauce is so much nicer than a tomato ketchup in my opinion, and yes, they are different. Heinz yellow mustard, and here we have, mango pickle. I think my husband would like that. Tabasco, malt vinegar, Worcestershire sauce, soy sauce, and some balsamic vinegar as well. A1 sauce, not sure what that is. Indian area, and our wonderful servers stirring it up, making sure it's kept nice for the patrons. Some dal and some vegetable curry, a roti, zucchini and parmesan frittata.
There's a frittata and an omelette, that really matters. I'll just stop and pause and get some still footage of each of these.
Says sweet potato, looks more like parsnip to me. Cauliflower mornay, which of course is cauliflower and a cheese sauce. So that all looks pretty good.
Cauliflower mornay, it says cauliflower mornay. Cauliflower mornay.
Haha, looks more like salad makings and a cook on the spot area. White sauce, marinara sauce, bacon bits, and scallions, and shredded cheese and sour cream. I think I missed this when I looked to see what there was. Cheese baked potatoes, they look pretty good. Gravy, peppercorn sauce, grilled mixed vegetable, ready-made Caesar salads, but you need to add the Caesar dressing yourself, and that means it all stays crispy. Somewhere where you can get tea and coffee. Now, let's be honest here, the free coffee or the included coffee in the main dining room is not that great. The coffee from the Cafe is much nicer. You can get milk to add. And there are different teas available here. Earl Grey, chai, green tea, lemon and ginger, pure peppermint, some Darjeeling, and the blue one. What's the blue one? Pure chamomile. That's honey there. Okay. So you can make your own tea. And there is an ice station and you can get flavoured waters. And this is the bar where you buy your drinks. Hello, hi guys. And over here we have a dessert bar. A lychee tart. Ooh, I might have to try some of that. A matcha passion fruit cake. So matcha passion fruit cake. Jello, or as we call it in Australia, just jelly. No, you see, in Australia, jelly is what you would call Jello in America, and we would call what you call jelly, we would call jam. Okay, hummingbird. Aha, cookies. Coconut cookies and oatmeal raisin cookies. And this is a barn flan. No added sugar, gluten-free mango tapioca. And a closer view of the matcha passion fruit cake.
Okay, so we've got this is a fruit area. We've got some watermelon, some pineapple, little fruit salads, which I think are really nice. And they're handy, you just grab them and you can go. Melon, rock melon I really like. This is a cheese platter and a salami platter cheese. Now there's yellow cheddar, cream cheese balls and Swiss cheese, so you can take your pick as to which of those is which. I don't see any cream cheese balls left. I don't doubt they were there. And there's salami. It doesn't tell you what kind of salami, it just says salami.
So at lunchtime, when you come in, this area over here has afternoon tea cakes, but it's obviously either it's run out at this time of night or it's not actually offered for dinner, because there's a whole dessert bar for dinner. In our last Anthem video, we couldn't find a seat in the Windjammer at breakfast time. That wasn't an issue today. I have a cheese omelette, bagel with salmon and avocado with crab meat. The omelette's quite yummy. I've yet to try the other two. We also had lunch in the Windjammer. Stir-fried vegetable noodles, some rice and chicken tikka masala, some roast pork and some salad. So it all looks pretty good and I think I'll enjoy eating it. The chicken tikka masala was really nice. The roasted pork, very yummy. And I like the stir-fried vegetables. So yeah, I'm actually pretty happy with my lunch so far. And Rob has just come back from getting his.
Okay, so this is a fried rice, some biryani, roast vegetables, a vegetarian bean dish, which I just wanted some sauce. Mm-hmm. And these are chicken somethings, but I don't know what they are. But they're obviously made from manufactured chicken. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was mainly after rice, because I'm feeling rice today.
Yep, fair enough. So
how is it? Well, vegetarian biryani. Biryani. I always think biryani tastes better with meat, but it actually is pretty nice.
Yeah. I must say they do Indian food very well on board.
They do. There were some rotis with this. I nearly got a roti. This is, they're just calling it a root vegetable. And it's a baked root vegetable. I think it's a swede.
Okay.
I could be wrong. It definitely isn't a potato.
Right. Do you like it or are you not sure?
Not a fan.
Not a fan? Yeah, oh well. Doesn't mean it's bad.
It doesn't mean it's bad. It's just, I'll eat them all.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well, looks like you're at least enjoying some of your lunch. We do get some interesting things in the buffet. Today they've got rainbow coloured meringues, so I picked out one of each colour. The cubes are a jello, and the profiterole looking thing at the back says it's a bambolini. I think it's got some sort of vanilla cream in the middle. And there was a chocolate fountain, and the lovely attendant at the chocolate fountain layered some chocolate on top of the pastry for me. So I think this is all going to be very yummy. Well, the bambolini it's more like a donut than a pastry, but it's got this sort of little cream in the middle. It's not really a donut either. It's quite nice. The jello was similar to Turkish Delight, but probably a little bit more gelatin in it. Flavour wasn't a typical Turkish Delight flavour. It was more like a strawberry, a little sugar coating, quite yummy. Haven't tried the meringues yet, but meringues are meringues, so yeah. All in all, I'm quite happy so far. At last, we get to sample the food we've just shown you on the tour.
Okay, well, hi there. In a turnaround for the books, Trish decided we'd go to the buffet for dinner. Yeah, normally Trish is not interested in the buffet for dinner. We normally go to a restaurant, even if it's just the main restaurant. But today she actually wanted for her viewers to have a buffet dinner. So you can see what I've got here. I've got some tempura vegetables, a spring roll, some, I think it's called kung pao chicken.
Yes, that's what it is. And
some rice, which is very straightforward. I'm kind of curious as to what the kung pao chicken tastes like, because it sounds like Bruce Lee had a bad time with a chook. Little bits of battered chicken, deep fried and then pumped with a sauce, I think.
Okay.
Tempura vegetables would be really good if you were after vegetarian options, and it is a vegetarian spring roll, so good vegetarian options.
I also have the kung pao chicken. I have a different rice. I can't remember what kind of rice it was, but it wasn't the normal white rice. I also have a spring roll, but I have a chicken stick with satay sauce.
Chicken satay.
Yep. And some sweet and sour pork. We've got a cheese soft roll. Couldn't find any butter though, but it all looks pretty good.
No, keep going.
Well, there we go. Yeah.
We've got a chef nearby listening to us.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, satay chicken is good. I do like the peanut sauce and the kung pao chicken.
Ma'am's still busy.
Yes. That is good. So for the first time this cruise, I've gone for a cheese roll. Rob's the one who goes for the cheese rolls normally. Soft. Fresh. I suppose I should say something about the desserts. So, I've obviously enjoyed the watermelon because I've nearly finished it. Nice watermelon, yeah. And the jelly in a cup, which they call jello for some weird reason, but yeah. And this is just an orange jelly, which is very nice. Tastes the way that you would expect a jelly to taste. And this is the lychee dessert, and I forgot what it was called. I will look that up because I just did the buffet tour, so I know what it was. It's on the tape somewhere. That is actually very nice. I think it was lychee and passion fruit. Was it passion fruit? I'm not sure. But whatever it is, it's very nice. Just a little bit of lychee on the top. The lychee, of course, is a nutty fruit, an Asian fruit. It tastes just very slightly nutty, but not really. A very light, delicate taste. Of course, a perennial favourite of mine, rock melon.
Hi there.
Hi. Now you've got a significant selection there.
I've got a big selection so that I could try each one and give a taste test.
This is Rob's selection. It looks like he's got a little bit more of something savoury, some chicken. But his dessert, like you can see, Rob likes lychees. He's got 2 of the lychee desserts.
Yeah, I'd probably eat those.
And he's got the matcha tea cake.
Yep.
And the mango
It's mango tapioca.
Tapioca, thank you. And the orange jelly. I thought it was pretty
I wanted
nice.
to try this chicken because it looked yummy.
So tell me about the chicken.
Melts in your mouth. Terrific, actually. Really tastes nice. I know the food on Celebrity's better, but this is good food.
If you watch the channel regularly, you'll know that we recently went on a cruise on the Celebrity Edge. The Celebrity cruise was the 21st of October to the 1st of November, and this Anthem of the Seas cruise is the 20th of November to the 28th of November, so it's very much fresh in our minds. And I would say that the food in Celebrity is better. Food on Royal Caribbean is good. There's nothing wrong with it. It's actually quite nice.
This chicken is really nice.
Celebrity is slightly elevated. It's got a little bit more presentation, slightly nicer cuts of meat. But honestly,
This is good.
there's nothing to complain about in the Royal Caribbean food. Even some of the recipes are the same as we mentioned in the dining room for things like French onion soup. This is a really good experience, and we're really enjoying the cruise.
One of the big questions. This is a wiggly cruise, right? It's a cruise stars the Wiggles. There's a huge number of children on it. And one of the questions that I would have if I was a parent coming onto the cruise and not having cruised much is that will there be food options for my children? And what I found was that there are chips, there's chicken fingers, they're not chicken nuggets, they're chicken fingers. There's hamburgers, there's hot dogs. These are food, there's mac and cheese. These are foods that parents will often fall back to when their kids won't eat the broccoli or the Brussels sprouts or whatever.
Or the slightly fancier dishes that the adults
fancy
like.
dishes that we enjoy, like this chicken. They'd sort of look at it and poke at it. Because we had kids, we know this. And what you will find is you will find enough there for even a relatively fussy child. There's a spaghetti bolognese usually.
Yes.
Today it had marinara sauces, but usually you can find a standard spaghetti bolognese. I may have just missed it, or it may have been packed up before I got through, but certainly at lunchtime it was there. So yeah, it's good. If you need to feed your kids and they're very fussy and they're not dealing well with the main dining room, the buffet will look after them. I'm going to try each of these. Lychee I really like, so I'm hoping to have those. I won't necessarily eat all of these, I just want to taste them. This is entirely for you viewers. Right? I'm going to taste the jelly first. Now, I don't know about you, but I've made jelly a lot of times in my life and it's pretty hard to ruin the recipe. So we'll check it. Yep, that's an orange jelly. I wouldn't say it's aeroplane jelly.
I like aeroplane jelly.
In Australia, there's the name brand aeroplane jelly, and then there's sort of no name brands. This is a no name brand. It tastes all right, but aeroplane jelly is nicer. I wouldn't complain. Okay, this is tapioca. I'm English. My father was English and actually was born in England. Came to Australia at a very early age. Tapioca is a very English dessert, even though it's grown in the tropics. It's a remnant of when England was a global power, which it certainly isn't right now. And so I actually really like tapioca, but my family does not like tapioca. No one in the family, even Trish, likes tapioca. So I've made it several times, and a big pot of tapioca just goes to waste. So I really like it when I come on a cruise and I can have a little bit of tapioca and just remind myself of that English taste.
And I believe that's a mango tapioca.
Yeah, this one's mango flavoured. Very traditional tapioca pudding. Mango flavoured, slightly sweeter than I like it, but it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I figured you would. Rob's rather fond of mango.
This thing is the, what is it?
Matcha passion fruit cake, I think it was.
I'm actually afraid of it. Anything that looks that red is just unnatural.
Oh, and here I was thinking the green was the interesting thing. Mind you, that's the matcha.
That is
the
red
green.
dye number 6, beyond any doubt.
That's an assumption. There's no ingredients list.
I suspect it is red dye number 6. It's actually surprisingly nice. There's a strawberry sauce at the bottom, which is not, and that strawberry sauce actually adds to what is otherwise a slightly dry cake.
Yep. I'm not sure if it was matcha passion fruit or whether the lychee was lychee and passion fruit.
It tastes of passion fruit.
It does, okay, so I did remember that correctly.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, good. Aha, now I think for Rob this is the pièce de résistance.
This is lychee. It's disappointing. The only lychee in it is the lychee on top.
Yep, that's right.
Slightly disappointing. It's also very sweet, almost cloyingly sweet.
Yeah.
Lychee is a taste, again, from my youth. It was the tinned fruit that was too expensive, that we never had. And so I developed a desire to have it, and when I got a job and could afford it, I started buying it, and I developed a taste for lychee. So there you go. That's actually really sugary.
Okay.
I'm going to eat the lychee off the top of the other one and leave it.
That brings us to the end of the day's Windjammer experience. Join us for more videos from this cruise and from our previous one on Celebrity Edge. The best way to know when more videos are available is to subscribe. Thank you for watching A Kiwi Australian Travels. Bye for now.